What can I say about this? I mean, really, what can I say? The same argument won't go away, and every time it pops up, it's never in Microsoft's favor. I don't really care about graphical discrepancies between consoles for the most part, because I know graphics don't make a game, but more and more we're seeing evidence about the lack of power the Xbox One has compared to the cheaper PS4, and this is just one more example of this. Square Enix has come out and confirmed that Tomb Raider Definitive Edition runs at 1080p 60 frames per second on the PS4 and close to 30 frames per second on Xbox One with an idle peak of about 45 frames per second. That's a big difference. I mean, granted, TressFX is pretty graphically taxing, but Jesus. Before I address the main issue, let's talk about the frame rate and resolution on the Xbox One. I don't really understand the philosophy of Square Enix in this scenario, not the fact that they're releasing a year-old game for full price again, because that's totally fair. That's a discussion for another day. I don't see why they didn't just downscale the resolution to hit the 60 FPS mark, and I fucking know that their goal was 1080p first, but that's stupid. Frame rate trumps graphics, it's as simple as that. There's absolutely no negative to a game having a higher frame rate. It's on the whole better. It's smoother, your reactions occur faster, and it feels more slick and less clunky. So Square, fix this! I don't give a flying fuck if the game gets scaled down to 720p. The frame rate should come first. Now, a 30 frame difference is really fucking substantial. And to the people who say, you can't even tell the difference, your eyes can't detect above 30. Shut up. You easily can. I'm a PC gamer for the most part, and when I come back to some console games, I can see the difference. It's kind of worrying that the Xbox One can't reach 60 frames per second threshold for this game, considering Tomb Raider wasn't exactly Crysis 3 when it came to graphics, and I know that the game sports better graphics on this version, but my PC could run it at 60 frames per second, and it wasn't as well optimized for my computer as this will be. This is actually a bit of a deal breaker for me when it comes to the Xbox One version of this game. Unlike Call of Duty or Battlefield 4, the resolution of the game really doesn't mean anything when it comes to the enjoyment of the game. But in this situation, the PS4 version of Tomb Raider is actually a better purchase because from a gameplay perspective, the experience will be better as its frame rate is higher, and if this stuff keeps occurring with multi-platform games, I could conceivably say that I wouldn't want to buy an Xbox One for multi-platform games because really, what's the point? Last generation, we couldn't really see a big difference between the multiplats because of the PS3's odd cell architecture, so it was only first-party games that truly pushed the console. In this generation, both consoles are very PC-like, so optimizing for one platform won't be such a difficult feat. This means that if the power difference between the PS4 and Xbox One is actually this large, in a few years, the PS4 multiplats will actually look and perform much better, which gives people more incentive to buy a PS4. All of this because Microsoft wanted to sell us the Kinect. That was a bad decision, Microsoft, because while I don't really care about which console has better graphics, I do care which console will have more 60 FPS games. And despite what some people may say, I'm not alone when I say this. You made a mistake with the Kinect. Had you not added it to the Xbox One, this wouldn't be happening, so good job, I hope you're happy.